Pisces. I was like, where am I? Hi, Pisces. How are you? Happy birthday. Happy birthday. Happy birthday, you. I'm pretty sure that is a melody from SpongeBob SquarePants, but I can't quite remember that. Or some sort of children something. Dun, 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 dun. Oh, yeah, yeah. Anyway, Pisces, what we're going to do is we're going to look into your month overall, okay? And then we are going to look into your love and your career, what to expect, the unexpected theme of the month. Those are two different spreads for love and career, in addition to your monthly forecast that we're about to do. And I want you to stay to the end because we are going to pull a card for your new moon in Pisces that we have on March 10th. Okay, we're going to see what new beginning is coming in for you, what you're letting go of, what the new moon is mostly going to be centered around for you. Okay, for you Pisces. Think about what you need a message on. Set some intentions right now on where you need some guidance and ask Spirit to just really alert your ears to what you need to hear and receive. Okay? Back of the deck energy. Two of coins. Balance. Freaking balance. I feel like that's what you're trying to achieve. Oh, hold on. Before I do a wrong spread. Oh. You know, you've got a lot of twos. You've got the Two of Pentacles at the back of the deck energy, and then you've got the Two of Cups and the Two of Swords. So there is I feel like there's a power struggle. There's a push and pull, a yin and yang. Well, which makes sense. Pisces, like the fish, you know, constantly. Anyway, let's just get into this. Top of the month, you standing on business, okay? Five of Swords. Five of Swords, top of the month. You're just like, you know what? This is what I'm getting done. Nobody's coming in my way. I'm going to get it done by any means necessary. You know, and maybe February was hard. I don't know. February was probably hard for you. So now you're just like, no, I'm not. February is personally always a very hard month for me. I don't know about anybody else, but February and sometimes April are usually very difficult months for me. I would like to investigate my chart more to understand and uncover why. But anyway, maybe February is really hard for you. And I'm just feeling like you're going into March, top of the month. You're just like, you know what, fuck this. And maybe a little selfish. Maybe a little selfish, Pisces. Only because maybe you were disappointed. Maybe you didn't get what you felt like you wanted to get done. Maybe you waited a bit too much for other people to come in and help you and assist you, and they didn't. And so now you're like, you know, so that's okay, because theme of the month is Nine of Cups. Happiness, contentment. Especially because it is your birthday month. I just want to clarify that. Are we happy for real? Because I don't use reversals in this deck. Okay, wait a minute. Let me just see. That was a lot that came out. I think you are similarly to Aquarius. You feel content because you are working towards something. I have the Devil here, which is Capricorn energy, but also it is about connected to work. The Moon, that's your energy, Pisces energy. Four of Cups, you're really you're thinking about what else is out there. You know, you're content with what you have, but you're like, okay, well, what else? And you're manifesting it. And again, Hierophant definitely feels related to I feel like you're teaching yourself. The Hierophant is sometimes a teacher card, right? And I think you are teaching yourself how to be content while also craving more. I hope that made sense for y'all. Kegel to pursue, Page of Pentacles. You are very hard at work this month. I see it. There's a goal that you're trying to attain. And I think that purpose is really what is adding to the happiness, that you feel that you're making progress on something, that that purpose is really kind of helping you feel important, feel needed this month. Obstacle to overcome is Two of Cups. So partnerships. There's somebody in your life, whether that be a business partnership or a romantic partnership, that is challenging this month. Can we clarify that, please, Spirit? The Seven of Cups is coming out. I think you're romanticizing this relationship a bit too much. I think maybe you have an expectation of how it should be while they have another expectation. And again, this could be business or personal. And it's got you in your head. I think you just need to communicate with this person. Communicate, because otherwise you're just going to continue to like spin your wheels about it. Of like, what are they thinking? Are we on the same page? Just communicate with them. Major accomplishment, Six of Swords. We have a transition by the end of March, a turning point. Very excited to see where that is once we get into your love and career messages. And the turning point is here with the Six of Swords. It's happening before things get too bad. It's happening before you run out of gas. You realize, oh shit, we made a wrong turn. Let's go ahead and pivot now before we get somewhere and are completely lost and have no gas and can't go back and have to walk. You know, it's kind of the turning point before things get really fucked up. What to avoid is Ace of Swords, which is about clarity, right? But in this position, I think this is more about like, don't get in your head, especially with this Eight of Swords here. I mean, I don't know that I need to clarify that. The Hermit mode, Hermit card. Yeah, you need to focus on your inner light, your inner wisdom. Interesting. What to avoid is the Ace of Swords. What to embrace is the Two of Swords. Do you know what I'm seeing here? Don't get any new ideas this month. And I know that's like, it's very specific. This is not the month to create some new ideas. You already have one or two things that you are trying to figure out. Figure out those things first. Make a decision on those two things first. You know, this way or that way, yes or no. You know, figure that out before you start to create new ideas. I feel like this is related to the Page of Pentacles, related to whatever it is you're working on, okay? Where to find support, Ten of Pentacles. This might be within your community, within your family, within your legacy. Let's clarify that Ten of Pentacles. Ten of Pentacles is about abundance, but I feel like in this case, Six of Wands, which is success. So you know what? There might be some money that has come in for you, and I think that's kind of encouraging you to keep going. Personally, is what it feels like to me. But you could still receive help, perhaps, from family, friends and family. Look, Ten of Pentacles on the back. That's why I'm saying that. Ten of Pentacles is legacy. Okay? So, either turn to your family for guidance, advice. You don't have to take it, but you can hear them out. And I think either way it goes, you're going to turn out successful. I wasn't expecting that. Sneeze. I just had a burp and sneeze at the same time. That was very uncomfortable. Whew, I'm in Georgia and these allergies are getting to me, y'all. The allergies. I never had allergies until like a year or two ago, year and a half ago. All right, not major compliment. Additional advice and encouragement is the devil. I just feel like you need to pursue your own pleasures right now. That's just what it feels like for me. You need to pursue what makes you happy. And it doesn't have to be, you don't have to, go at this from a reckless space. The devil is about playfulness in its most positive sense. What's making you happy? Everything in moderation, right? Whether it's shopping, gambling, eating out, alcohol, weed, whatever it is. I think give yourself a little bit of time to indulge in what you enjoy, but don't go overboard, okay? In moderation. Let's move on to your career and your love life. We're going to do your love life first. Let's see what's happening in those spaces. As soon as I stop sneezing. I'm going to use this deck for your love life today, for you, Pisces. I haven't used this with anybody else for March. This is my Modern Love Tarot by Ethany. I don't know if it's Ethany or Ethany. I think it's Ethany. Okay, again, we're going to look at what to expect, the unexpected theme of the month, and I'm going to pull a couple oracle cards as well. If you're liking the vibes, feel free to go ahead and hit that, smash that subscribe button. Don't you hate when people say that? Smash that like button. It's like, all right. I don't know. I'm just kind of like, look, people who gonna fuck with me, gonna fuck with me. That's just how I feel about it, okay? I don't want to, I've been doing this for a while now, just kind of creating content on social media and, I guess I would consider myself a micro influencer. I would hope to be a macro influencer and touch a lot of people's lives at some point, but I'm just at a point where I'm like, I'm okay if my video gets 5 views. I'm okay if it gets 1 like. Whoever it's meant to reach is who it's meant to reach, and I answered the call. And if people want to see more of me and my energy, who says that? Shanetta Divine Tarot. She has like a whole spiel at the end of her videos. Anyway, I just trust that whoever's here for, the vibes are going to be here for the vibes. So I don't really want to aggressively like, subscribe, woo. You're going to do that if you want to do that. If you want to do that, and I'll be grateful, and I'll see you again next time. But if you don't, it's okay. If this is the only video that you see, it's all right. Look at this. This is where that 6 of Swords is. You're transitioning from a partner. There's where that 6 of Swords is. Okay, it's in your love life transition. All right. Ooh, child, this is a lot. Now, can we just hold on? We're gonna clarify this. I don't know what is. Oh, hold on. Let me pull 2 of these. For Pisces. Ooh. Okay. Well, I didn't want all 3 of those. For Pisces, please. For Pisces, please. Let's get a message. Love yourself first. Let's see what this other one is. Pay attention to the red flags, Pisces. And the thing is Pisces, you're so intuitive. You're so intuitive. from jump when things is off. So why are you second guessing yourself? Why are you doubting? Anyway, let's get into this. What to expect, Knight of Wands. A lot of times the Knight of Wands and the Knight of Cups are very similar, where they kind of resonate to a guy who may be like a ladies' man. But it also represents fire signs, Aries, Leo, Sagittariuses, and that is where that transition is, that Six of Swords. Now, in its most positive, Six of Swords is a change in perspective, seeing things differently, but most oftentimes it's a transition to save yourself. You know, save yourself is really what it is, because this person isn't bringing the right energy. It's a turning point where you just realize either y'all are not on the same page, y'all are not seeing eye to eye, you don't have the same goals, you're not heading on the same path. So you're like, okay, I'm gonna go this way and you go that way and we gonna be straight. Like it's when you have to pivot before you're too hurt, you know? Also too, ooh, this is good. I never thought about this card that way before. Also, the Six of Swords is coming after a period from the Three of Swords. Everybody knows about the Three of Swords, that classic card with the heart, with the knives in them. The Three of Swords is like hurt, like you're so hurt. You thought you made the right decision, you didn't, and you got hurt. But now, once we graduate, we've gone through the Four of Swords of rest and recovery. We've gone through that Five of Swords, which is where you are at the top of March of like hardened and I'm going to get what I deserve, to now the Six of Swords, where you have a little bit of wisdom now because you've been through enough drama to know now what to expect. And that Six of Swords is like, you know what, I've been here before and I see where this is going. I've healed my heart once before. I'm not going to let somebody break it again. I never thought about it that way with the Six of Swords, because you know 3 and 3 is 6. Like, you've been here before, so now you're not going to let yourself get hurt again. You know what this is, you know what to expect, you see the writing on the wall, you see the red flags. Okay, Pisces, the signs are cautioning you. The unexpected, Two of Wands, making plans, setting goals for the future, and the Nine of Wands. So this is perhaps, yeah, you might be a turning point, but maybe this person might surprise you. Maybe you leaving, whatever that means for you, is going to make your partner or your person be like, okay, hold on. I don't want to lose you. I'm going to try. Let's try at this. Let's really try to make this work. Nine of Wands is resilience, if you can't tell. Them kids are stressing her out, Lord, but she's still there. She's still trying. Two of Wands is making plans, trying to figure it out. Now, if you're single, you don't have anybody in your life right now, I would interpret this as turning away from, I mean, first of all, if there's nobody in your life, just keep dating. Just, see who else is out there. I don't know. Maybe I need to stop trying to interpret these cards for people who are single, because I'm going to get back to this in a minute, but I just noticed something written on this wall that I think is meant for you, Pisces. But anyway, I think I'm going to start interpreting these messages for singles, because I think singles, they watch these things, and, first of all, I'm single, okay? So either you're dating or you're not. And either people who are dating are kind of wanting to know what's going on with their current connection, right? But if you're not seeing anyone, people want to see if there's somebody coming into your life soon. Honey, you got to get out there. You have to get out there. And I'm not ever going to be that reader that's going to be like, yes, there's a tall, dark, blue-eyed, whatever. Girl, get your ass either on the apps, get yourself dressed up without your friends, go to a bar, look pretty, give somebody an eye for 2 seconds, look away, see if he talks to you. Check for the wedding ring, though. If you're single and you're wanting to attract somebody new in your life, get out there. But I think I might stop interpreting these for singles, because I'm not going to sell you false hope that, yes, there's somebody coming in. Sometimes, yes, the cards do indicate new connections, new love. But if that's what you really want, then you're going to go seek that regardless. Okay? So these readings are mostly for people who are involved with somebody in any kind of way. All right? The message I just saw is, I'm at my parents' house, and I just noticed on one of these little, it's a closet, but they look like shutters. that kind of fold open. And it says dream on one of them. And I never noticed it till just now. And I feel like that's significant. I think there is a dream that you had recently, either of this person, and I think you need to trust it because Pisces, you are very connected to your dreams. You know that. Trust your intuition that you had about this person, a dream that you had about this person, or a dream that you had about your love life and what it looked like for you. Maybe this dream is metaphorical, like a dream and a vision that you had for your love life. Is this relationship, ask yourself if it's aligning with what you envision for yourself. Is this the experience that you wanted to have in your love life? Okay. Okay. It was just that short. It doesn't need to be that deep. Okay. Theme of the month, Justice reverse and King of Wands reverse. I just feel like you're going to be dealing with, I'm going to show it to you upright. Okay, King of Wands is still dealing with a fire sign energy. I just feel like you're dealing with somebody very difficult. And it's almost as if they don't want to, they might even not take rejection well. If you end up walking away from them, which is why they're trying to make it work, I don't think they take rejection well. Hold on, your self-respect makes you more romantically attractive. You don't owe them shit, Pisces. You don't owe them shit. You don't have to stick around for them, for their ego. Are they treating you the way that you want to be treated? Nine of Wands again. You really need to ask yourself, when this card comes up, because these are the same, okay, these are the same cards, just different tarot decks. When this card comes up, you really need to ask yourself, you see how he's so fucking tired? He's so damn tired. And he's like, damn, do I have another fight in me? This card is representative of, do I want to continue going on this journey with this person? Do I have it in me? It's that point where you have to ask yourself if you're done or if you want to give it another go. Only you can answer that question, Pisces. If you really want to see where your specific relationship is headed, we can, of course, always look into that in a private reading because everybody's situation watching this is going to be different. So I don't want to pull a card and say whether it's ending or whether it's not. What I will do is pull a yes or no. Okay, I want you to ask yourself about your love life. I'm trying to decide if I want to pull this or a healing heart card. I want to pull this card. Ask yourself a question about your love life, a yes or no question, okay? And we're going to see what we get, okay? For Pisces, please. What's it say? Yes. Being shown the way, welcome with open arms. You receive that however you receive that. I don't know what you asked, but you take it however it resonates, okay, baby? Let's go ahead and get into your career. I really like your reading, Pisces. I really feel very connected to your reading. I don't always. Oh, that's not the deck I want to use. But maybe it's the deck I should use. I guess I'll go with that intuition. I didn't intend to use this for your career reading, but I suppose I will. Okay, we're going to do the same thing. What to expect? The unexpected theme of the month, okay? I hope I remember this when I caption this video. Like, your dream is guiding you. Your dreams are guiding you. Your dreams have been guiding you. That's a better title. Look at this hangman. Wow. Something is clearly wrapping up for you, Pisces, in your career. Okay, I'll take those 3 cards. Okay, so we have risk, real estate, and growth. I'll get back to those in a minute. What to expect? The Hangman and the Knight of Cups. I kind of feel like this is just you as a water sign, kind of feeling out of control, feeling suspended, feeling like you're not really sure what direction to go in your career right now. Can you clarify this, please, Spirit? Page of Wands. You've been exploring some different avenues. And again, Kegel to pursue you, or no, you had the Page of Pentacles. You are going to be working on something this month, but I don't know that you feel very connected to it. You know, I kind of just feel like you're doing it just to do it. Yes, it's yielding results, but I don't know that you feel that very connected to it. Unexpected is the Moon. There is your energy again, Pisces energy, and also Cancer. And the King of Swords. This could be an air sign, Gemini, Aquarius, Libra, that is going to help you propel your vision, your dreams. Here goes the 8 of Swords again. And the 9 of Swords. You got to get out of your head, Pisces. You got to get out of your damn head. You're worrying too much about what other people think. And that's when you can't get out of the 8 of Swords, when you're so confined by the chains of your own mental thoughts, that's how you get to the 9 of Swords. You're stuck in bed. You can't get out. You're depressed. You're anxious. That's not uncommon for Pisces. You guys experience a lot of emotional turmoil. But I think it's either this person, I think there's a person that's going to help you get out of that. It could be an air sign, but could also be somebody who's very motivated. They're very action oriented. They're ready to take flight. And I think you kind of need to let this person help you. Look, the Hangman again, just fucking stuck. Ask yourself what you really want to be doing. Something I like to do with myself a lot. And it can be hard to take action after you've answered this question for yourself, just because of just how the world works. I try to think about, okay, I have $1 million in my bank right now. What am I doing with my time? What am I doing with my time? How am I serving others? Because I'm rich. I'm rich. How am I using my time? How am I pouring into the world? And that's what I want you to ask yourself. And another way of asking it, what would you do for free? You know, ask yourself that question. What would you do for free? If somebody on the street asked you, what do you not mind doing for free? And that's what you need to be doing. Okay? Theme of the month, the world. Now, this could be dreams coming true, but I don't feel like that's so for you. We also have judgment, which is answering the call. I kind of feel like you are having this awakening, Pisces, that you're kind of done with something. You're done feeling like you're in suspension. You're done feeling like you're waiting for a big break. I just feel like you're closing a chapter. I just feel like you're closing a chapter in some way, either ending a project or ending a working relationship with someone. It could be that a big project is coming to a close. That could be another way that this is manifesting as well. So maybe if you've been feeling like let's say you have a client relationship, you've been stalling, you've been waiting for something to come together. It could be that it's finally wrapped up. That's what this Hangman is representing. You're just waiting for this client to finally come around, and finally you know how to push it through. With that Judgment card, you finally have this awakening of okay, this is how I'm going to close the deal. You know, maybe it can manifest in that way, but there is some closure happening today. But you've got to get yourself out of this. Your challenge is getting yourself out of this mental, anxious space. Now let's talk about these cards. Real estate. Okay. Build a solid foundation prior to building several stories above it. Consider a career in real estate, interior design, architecture, or any home business. It's time to get back to basics to strengthen your finances. We also have risk, Taking a calculated risk is sometimes necessary in order to advance. Have the courage to face the fear of uncertainty. Don't focus on the outcome. The odds are better than you think. And that's real. And you really have to stomach, like Pisces, you really, really, really have to ask yourself, like if for this, if some of you guys are just deciding to pack it up and like move on to your next thing, you have to really assess your tolerance for risk, especially if you don't have the next thing lined up for you in your career. Entrepreneurs have a very high tolerance for risk because their mental acuity can get them onto the next thing. So given that we know, Pisces, right now you're in a very vulnerable space, you got to be able to assess if you can get yourself, if you can accept that risk. I was just watching that documentary, or the podcast with Shay and Terry Crews. I guess it must have been a while ago because I don't think it was recent, but I was watching it with my dad last night. And he was talking about how once he left the NFL, he was depressed for like a year. He was gaining weight. He was out of shape. And it was really hard for him to come out of that mental space. And the way he got out of it was through physical. And Tony Robbins actually said this recently too. If you want to make major changes in your life, you have got to get your body moving first. You've got to get your body into the transformation first. Nobody's saying that you need to become a bodybuilder, right? But moving your body, it does wonders for the mental, okay? And even just getting to the gym. Terry Crews said he went to the gym. He had to pay, which he never had to pay to go to the gym before because he's been an athlete his whole life. He went and sat on a bench, read a magazine, and went home. But he said to himself, you gonna be here tomorrow. You know, just getting your body out of your head. The reason why I'm saying this is he really had to work hard to get himself out of that rut. So figure out, again, your tolerance and whether or not you have the stamina to push through whatever's next for you in your career. All right, growth is finally the last card. Expect good news in money matters, a raise or new job offer. Money will soon start flowing to your business. Promising opportunities await. I think this growth is related to risk. Even if some of you guys are offered a new job, you know, maybe it's a sales job, maybe it's a commission-based job, and you're a little nervous about it. There could be opportunity for growth, and it's going to take some guts and glory, but there is risk. Something I'm trying to practice is protecting the downside. Protecting the downside. What is it that you need to do? How can you pursue your goals while also ensuring that you are not completely in a bad position financially? Protect the downside. And that's something that a lot of financial experts do. They spread their assets. They don't invest all of their money into one asset. And again, Terry Crews was talking about this as well. He has to expand his talents. Let's use Terry Crews because that's a more relatable example. He had to expand his talents into comedy, into hosting, into sitcoms, into doing something that's more of a drama. Expand the ways that he can be marketed so that he has multiple streams of revenue, right? So you need to kind of tap into that too. How can you protect the downside? Whatever it is that you are going to do that's going to be risky, what else do you do that can, provide a little bit more stability so that you can make that risk a little bit more comfortably? Does that make sense? So for example, if you do want to go into real estate, for example, but it takes time to grow that business, can you DoorDash to make sure you're having income in the meantime? Can you, get a call center job overnight how can you protect the downside? Usually it requires a lot more work and dedication, but hey, look at any successful person. They're going to tell you that it takes mental will and determination and passion to get to where you want to be. Anybody that's truly successful, and I'm not really sure what level of success you're trying to achieve, Pisces, but anybody who's truly successful, you better believe they put in the hours. They put in the days. I was reading up on Reddit about Gordon Ramsay because I'm just like so taken with Gordon Ramsay right now. He's just got so many shows, and I'm trying to understand, like, when the fuck does this man sleep? You know, he films so many shows. He's on TikTok, doing recipes, responding to people online. Low key, I think Gordon Ramsay has Tourette's. I'm not like, I really do. I don't think it's been publicly announced, but you ever notice how he's always like with the fingers, and he's like, yes, so, and he always looks to the side. He's got those little quirks, and I think those are things that people with Tourette's do to kind of keep them like, and he's always with the, I don't know. Just watch him. I really think he has, I might be, I don't know. But back to the point. I was on Reddit and I was trying to understand, like, how does he run his restaurants? How is he on all of these shows? How does he manage a production company? I don't get it. And also the most followed chef on social media. I'm just like mind blown. Like, where does he have the time? So I read on Reddit, this was like from 9 years ago, that he gets up at like 5 a.m. Think about all the successful people you know. You have not met one successful person that's overweight. Think about it. And that's not just because they have money to good food. It's because they actually really do prioritize their health and wellness. Most successful people take fitness very seriously, or their physical health. So he gets up at like 5 a.m. to go to the gym, because he used to be in the NFL too, actually, or football, whatever it is over there in the UK. And he gets up to work out, and then he like runs his businesses, does whatever he needs to do, filming. And then at night, from like midnight to like whenever, like 2 to 3 a.m., he calls his kids at midnight because they're still overseas. So the time difference, because he's like in LA, I guess. He calls his kids, talks to them for the morning before they go to school. And then he's up trying to run his other businesses between like, 1 and 2 and 3, having calls. And then he goes to bed for like 3 hours. And then he goes up and go to the gym. And I'm just like, this man operates off of like 3 hours of sleep 5 days a week. And then he says he completely unplugs on the weekends. On Saturday and Sunday, he completely unplugs. And one of his restaurants, if not all of his restaurants, it can't be all of his restaurants. One of his restaurants, I think, overseas is completely closed on the weekends because he really wants to make sure his staff has time off. And they're not burnt out so that they can continue delivering quality food. So it just really struck a chord with me. I don't think that I could be that person that operates off of 3 hours of sleep. That's just a different level of mental discipline. And also, too, I just think about, like, I don't want to say that I'm not driven or anything like that. Like, that is pushing your body to a very different level. And also, I'm a woman. Like, your body really does need rest with your cycle. If I'm going to be a kind human being, I need at least 6 to 7 hours. I can operate off of less, but I prefer not to. So I'm sharing that to say that is an extremely hardworking person, but look at the level of success that he has. Okay? People who are really, really dedicated, they put in a lot of time, a lot of hours that you do not see. Okay? I hope that motivates you in some way, Pisces. And let me know what you're going through in your career. I hope it's helpful. Oh, I'm supposed to put, child, I'm just talking. Oh my God. New Moon in Pisces. What is it that your New Moon in Pisces is going to be about? I almost forgot to give you this damn message. I'm sorry. What is the New Moon in Pisces going to be about for you? Will. Waxing gibbous 4. Will. Decisions require action. You are in control of your own decisions in life, no one else's. Passion and will determine a great proportion of your success. Wasn't I just talking about this, Pisces? You see how Spirit be knowing what to say? Because I didn't talk to nobody else about Gordon Ramsay. Go check the other signs. I wasn't talking about nobody about this energy, you will persist. You possess free will, which means you should focus on yourself first and avoid placing your will over another's. The affirmation is, I have the will to make the changes I need. Will feels like a very old-fashioned concept. In a modern world where it seems like everything is geared up to be as easy as possible, or there is always someone else to blame, the idea of placing our personal will persistently into something seems quaint. When we decide we are going to change something in our lives, let's say a particularly negative pattern or bad habit, which is also going back to that devil card, sometimes that does represent habits and addictions. Breaking the old way we do things can be difficult. The change requires a concentration of our will. We may want the change, but it is our will that insists we stay on the path to that change. To be willful means we have the power of control over our own actions, and that will fires up the persistence we need to get what we want. Contrary to popular belief, in witchcraft traditions, practitioners do not interfere with another's free will. This means we do not cast spells upon people to influence their behavior. And I think the writer of this might lean towards witchcraft and all that spell work. How do we get what we want instead? We cast on ourselves in line with our will, focusing carefully on what we would like in our lives instead. For example, instead of casting a spell to get our ex-boyfriend who doesn't want us by influencing his will to love us again, we more ethically cast upon ourselves for our ideal partner. This way, we don't interfere with his free will, and if the ex is our ideal partner, he will return to us freely. If not, we have attracted someone new and better for us. Either way, win-win. To use our will productively, we should assess what we really want and make sure this is what we want to reach for. The companion stone is hematite. Oh, I have some hematite back home. I wish I could show it to you, but I can't because I don't have it. I hope that was helpful for you, Pisces, and I think I kind of touched on that. I'll show it to you again. Touched on that a little bit again with that hangman. I'm like, I feel like you're pursuing things that aren't really in alignment with you. So I really want you to check in with what you want and what you desire. Look, here go the snow moon, purity. We just had the snow moon for February. Okay, anyway, Pisces, I've said too much. I'm going to let you get on with your day. Thank you for hanging out with me. If you're liking this energy and you're liking this content, like and subscribe. But if you don't, I'm happy to have you. Thank you for hanging out with me. I hope this message helped you in some way. Let me know in the comments, and I will see you next time. Oh, on March 15th, because I'm going to try to do mid-month check-ins. So by the 15th, you can kind of see where the energy is headed, where we are, where things are, where you are. Okay? Love you. Bye.